Hey everyone, we are out hiking and it's the 6-week raw update. All right, woohoo, 6 weeks, yeah. Okay, so this week I really got going on Cronometer.com to figure out my calories, my fat percentages, my protein percentages, carbs, everything. So what I found, I did 3 days where I could keep track of the diaries and everything I ate, the exercise I did, everything. And my calories average about 1600-ish. My fat percentage is about 17% right now, and my protein is about 8%. So my goal eventually is to get down to like 13% fat. I had one day where I was down to 12%, so I got a little sample of what it would feel like, but my average is a little higher yet. But I'm still happy with it. Obviously, weight's still coming off and detox is happening, good things are happening. Energy is through the roof, like my feet were dancing all night long, and not all night long, but in bed last night I was like, I have too much energy, I gotta make sure we go hike. So anyway, those are kind of my numbers where I'm at so far. Something I found that is super yummy but not raw, but I want to learn how to make a more raw version. It's called Nutzo, N-U-T-T-Z-O butter. It has chia seeds along with like flax seeds and the other like Brazil nuts and nuts you don't get all the time, hazelnuts, and it's a really yummy butter, nut butter with the chia, the omega-3s in there too. But I want to make it a raw way as well, but that was super yummy. And I used it in my raw nacho dip, except for that one ingredient, but it made it so tasty. I found kind of with the Lord an easy raw day so I could kind of have a Sabbath. Every once in a while, you need a break from all the blending and all the prep work. And after all the holiday running around and trying to stay steady on raw through it all, I found an easy day for me. So this is what an easy day would look like. It was 2 smoothies, an apple and 2 bananas with like an easy dip that I had left over, like whether it's dates and celery to balance, not have too much of a sugar spike with the fruit, but balance it out with the greens always. A little chia in there for crunch, and then salad with some leftover dressing or Bragg's vinaigrette. That's the one I found that's not too high in fat. And one of my leftover soups. So that's kind of a cheat way, not really cheating, but a way to have an easier kind of Sabbath day from all of the preparation. Continuing on grace and patience to not take on too much new while I'm getting used to everything. This new way of life that affects mostly everything, right? Until it becomes my normal, my default. I had one big detox day after my own personal massage. I massaged myself one day, and I did a colon cleanse to kind of help relieve some of it, but oi, that was a rough day of headache, nausea, sinus pain, hot flashes. Some of the old MSG was leaving my system. I found out through balance checking that was true. And the Lord gave me a word for me this year that may inspire some of you as well. He said, you are honoring me and my temple by honoring you this year. You are honoring me and my temple by honoring you this year. Taking this year to get you healthy means we can run further together for the long run. We are putting ourselves on the list this year, getting ready to run in the coming years. Rather than being sidelined because of regular sickness and disease in the body, getting and gaining a foundation, a solid foundation, built on the rock in a sense of what the Lord has shown me of health and wellness to build on. So I asked the Lord about my other goals that I had, and He confirmed that this takes priority if I want to be well for the long run. I can maintain my current commitments, but not stress and strive over increasing things. He will bring the increase at the right time. It's time to prioritize you being well. It could be the last opportunity to really turn it around. We never know, right? We recently had a friend who had a stroke and is struggling to regain normal life. And that's what happens when suddenly you go down because of health issues. Nothing else matters, right? Like when it's serious, it's like everything goes towards trying to regain that sense of health again. So this person, they were a bit overweight and eating standard American as far as I knew. That was really highlighted to me to turn it around ahead of time as much as possible before that kind of a thing would hit. So the Lord has empowered and strengthened me to really go for it, and I believe He will for you too if this is speaking to you. So here we go, or keep going. A prophetic word from Wanda Elger that also confirmed this for me. She said, "We are establishing a godly root system this year, and it is unto bearing more fruit. And leaves were for the healing, are for the healing of the nations." That's Revelation 22, I believe. And it just confirmed for me that this is the year to get that root system, that foundation solid. We have also been so very bombarded with cell towers and 5G satellites and 5G everything for bigger, better, faster. But at what cost to human life? At what cost to us? We're going to need a stronger bodily constitution to fight this, in my opinion. If our whole world is a big microwave right now, I mean, we wouldn't put ourselves in a microwave. You wouldn't put your head in a microwave. That would be awful. Yet now we live in a very microwaved world with waves coming from all these satellites, cell towers, antennas, our own routers in our smart devices. Hubby said, yes. Makes me want to go camping more. Let's go, babe. So back to the detox thing. I felt like, okay, let me say this first. I found a doctor that's very interesting, Dr. Fred Bisci, Bisci, and he talked about that people that go on a plant-based diet, truly plant-based diet, within 1 to 1.5 years, they can get their arteries free and clear. So all that, all that around your heart can unclog and clear up. 1 to 1.5 years, he found. Now, he is a PhD in nutritional science. He has been raw for over 50 years. He's around 91 years old now. So I like finding these people that have the longevity, right? And have done it a really long time. And yeah. And he has seen over 35,000 patients or clients in his time. He doesn't tell everyone to go raw, but he definitely encourages toward plant-based. And he gives different levels of things to work on if you need baby steps. But I loved finding this. And he was talking about detox and everything as well. And all the experts pretty much say detox takes as long as it's going to take. But if you are on a plant-based, no processed foods, you are 1 day closer than yesterday. Some say you're never done detoxing from like the environment and all those things. But I like to say that we'll have more good days than bad days, and they aren't really bad days because you are releasing things, you're getting rid of things, which is progress, you're cleaning out. So another thing I found was I had put on some shorts that used to be really tight, and I was just swimming in them, so I feel like I'm losing inches right now, even if the weight is kind of holding around that 10-pound thing right now, 10 pounds off. And then, let's see, the Lord was reminding me also that last year He encouraged me to do 100 days raw, and I did it kind of over the summer when we were out camping and all of this, and I got through, I think, over half of it. But I stumbled a lot, and I took weekends off, and I kept going back to cooked, and it was on and off. Very similar to like my last prior 10 years, or 11-ish, 12. But he said that that was a practice run for now, because now he has empowered it. And just to encourage you and others not to give up, there is kind of a stumble forward, a fail forward, like John Maxwell says. Fail forward. Don't give up, hit reset. So if you're trying out a plant-based or even raw diet or cleansing with it, keep going. And what I'm saying to myself, I'm saying to you as well. Thank you for showing up for you today and putting yourself high on the list to heal and improve for greater things. So thanks for watching, and we're gonna go finish our hike.
Yep, have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Love you. Bye.